Welcome to Insights, the podcast where we delve into the depths of Kabbalah and explore its teachings. I'm your host, Rob, and joining me today is our fellow host, Matt. Today, we'll be discussing the current topic from our daily Kabbalah studies, which focuses on the profound concept of the Creator and Israel went into exile. Get ready for an engaging and spirited conversation. Let's jump right in. Matt, the first question that comes to mind when reading this article is, how do we absorb it correctly?
Great question, Rob. According to Rav, we need to open our hearts and our ears. It's not just about reading the words, but truly feeling and absorbing the article. We want to know and feel that it's working on us, that it's making an impact.
Absolutely. Experiencing that inner transformation. Now, when it comes to understanding the article, what does that mean exactly?
To understand the article, Rav explains that we should strive to increase our connection with others, our friends. Through this connection, we can together reveal what the Creator is doing with us and what He requires of us. It's all about that shared journey and growth.
Fascinating. Now, let's touch upon the role of pain and suffering in the process of correction. It can seem counterintuitive, right?
Yes, but Rav tells us that pain and suffering actually serve a purpose. They bring us closer to the Creator, awakening us to the fact that we need to turn to Him for guidance and understanding. It's a way for us to recognize the purpose of our lives and seek His help in attaining it.
That's quite a shift in perspective. Going against our natural inclination. But why, you may ask?
Well, even though it may seem illogical, we have to trust in the Creator's way of making it more interesting and exciting for us. It's through the opposite, through experiencing darkness, that we can truly appreciate and feel the advantage of the light.
Ah, the light out of darkness. That reminds me of the sages' teachings. They often mention this concept. Can you elaborate on it, Matt?
Certainly. The sages guide us to understand that the opposite awakens us to correction. It's the nature of the work. The Creator draws us to Him through the opposite direction so that we may truly feel the advantage of the light out of the darkness. It's a profound way of leading us back to Him.
I can see the wisdom in that. Now, let's address a question that may arise. Why doesn't the Creator draw us to Himself through pleasure?
Well, this is a fascinating insight. The Creator intentionally didn't draw us to Himself through pleasure because it would cause our will to receive to constantly grow, preventing us from reaching an equivalence of form with Him. He wants us to go beyond our initial desires and become more like Him.
That makes sense. It's all about growth and transformation. But wait, if the Creator knew about this, why did He create the will to receive in the first place?
Great question. Yes, the Creator did create the will to receive, but he did so with a purpose. By giving us this need and reason to cry out to him, he brings us closer to him. It's through our longing for him that we can transcend our limitations.
Ah, I see. Now, let's talk about the concept of the Creator revealing himself to us in exile. What does that mean exactly?
When we talk about exile, it's a state of separation from the Creator. It can manifest in various forms, highlighting just how different we are from him. It's a painful feeling of disconnection that shows us the need for correction.
And how do we escape this exile?
Precisely in this state of exile, amidst the suffering, we start longing for the Creator. Our desire to reconnect with him leads us away from our self-centered will to receive. It's through this longing that we can begin our journey out of exile.
Powerful. Lastly, how does the process of correction begin in exile?
The Creator is constantly working on us, Rob. We need to constantly check our attitude and strive to maintain a strong connection with one another. We must ask the Creator to correct us individually, and through our own personal transformations, we contribute to the correction of the entire world.
And that's a beautiful thought to conclude on, Matt. The Creator's guidance is constantly at work, leading us on this journey of growth, even in times of exile. Thank you all for joining us on today's episode of Insights. Keep exploring, keep seeking, and may you find deeper understanding in your own Kabbalah studies. Until next time, this is Rob and Matt signing off. Insights, where spirituality meets practicality. Discover, learn, grow, remember, like, subscribe and share. See you in the next episode.